I don't know if you noticed, but I spend a lot of time thinking about houses because I build houses in The Sims. One of my favorite things to do is like go onto real estate websites and be like, I'd probably change the kitchen and like, oh, I would take out this wall and like pretend that I'm gonna live in this house that I will never afford or ever even potentially come near. It's quite fun to be a bit judgy, if you ask me. But there's this concept of a dream house that people talk about. I don't know what my exact dream house would be. I've got a small wish list. I mean, like hardwood floors, a trampoline, a cinema room, it to not look like Florida. I hate how Florida houses look, and I live there, so I'm allowed to say that. I don't really have like a specific dream house, but I have some things I like, and I don't often build things that I like in The Sims 4. Like most of my houses would not be a thing that I would probably choose to live in. They aren't always my style. They're either like for challenges, or maybe like to fit a certain Sims style or something, or just me like testing out a new pack. So today I attempted to build something that I would want, like my perfect home. Took me a little bit longer than expected. I spent like 6.5 hours on it. It took me 2 streams, but I came up with something. So let's game, shall we? This is a quick speed build of the outside, like the exterior of the house and like the floor plan and stuff. I deleted all the footage of the interior because it took me so long to build this. The actual speed build was like 50 minutes long, and I was like, we are not posting this. No one cares about this. So I'm gonna show you how I built the outside, and then I'll talk you through the inside and the furnishing myself like in a live video instead, because you don't need to watch me be indecisive for an hour. I was just so back and forth with this because I was trying to make it like something that I would want, and I was like, oh, but do I want the yellow chair or the green chair? And like I kept going back and forth so much, so I kept changing things, and it took me way too long to build this. And so what I ended up coming up with is a 6-bedroom house, which is a little bit extreme, but it's okay. It's a 6-bedroom house. There's an amazing outdoor space. There's a bunch of like patio space and stuff. It's got a pool. It's got 2 offices and 4 bedrooms. The main bedroom's on the first floor, and then there's 3 more upstairs. There's a cinema room in the basement. There's a laundry room. Like, I really covered all the bases in this place. It's a big house, but it's okay. It's my dream house. I can do whatever I want, right? I also made it green on the outside. I think many of you will be like, what? It's not blue? Yeah, it's a greenhouse. It's also kind of like a Dutch colonial style, but not really. I don't know. I don't really know what sort of house is my dream style. I don't really think about that often. I've got a lot of things that I like to look at. I do appreciate architecture and such. I wouldn't call myself an expert, but like, I don't know what my dream house looks like. I mean, realistically, this house is not very achievable for me. Like, I mean, it's enormous, but also I live in Florida. You don't find things like this in Florida. This just doesn't exist here. I need to go to like Ohio or something. Also, we don't have basements in Florida. Not that my dream is to have a basement. I just feel like if you're gonna have like a cinema room, a movie room, I feel like a basement's a good spot because there's no windows, it's a nice cozy area to dedicate to it. We don't have basements in Florida. The water table is too high. I don't know what it is. My thing with movie rooms, I want like a big comfy sofa, a basket of blankets, like a popcorn machine, and a huge projector screen. I want that so bad. That is my dream. I keep saying that. I want a movie room and I want a trampoline. Unfortunately, this house doesn't have a trampoline because they don't exist in The Sims 4. But if they did, I'd have one. I always wanted a trampoline growing up, and I still want a trampoline so bad. I don't know what it is. God, I want a trampoline. I blame my parents for depriving me of this as a child. That's not true. I just didn't have a trampoline, and I wanted one really bad. And you know what? In my dream house, I can have as many trampolines as I want because it is a fictional universe with unlimited money and unlimited dreams. So if you want a trampoline, you can have 7. I think my actual dream is to buy like an older house and then renovate it. Like, I would love to try and restore some sort of old house and bring it to the modern day, but also like restore all these old classic features and stuff. That is my dream. I want to be Joanna Gaines. That's what I want. That's the real dream house. You probably couldn't tell that I like renovating things based off of my hundreds of fixer-upper videos on my YouTube channel, but I do enjoy a good renovation. And can I just say that I live streamed this whole build on Twitch. It took me 2 days. I spent like 4 hours each day streaming doing this, but I was streaming on the front page of Twitch. So what that means is I was featured on the homepage. I knew I had like a special slot and stuff. They had told me I was gonna be on the front page from 4 to 6 p.m. Like, I was ready for it. And I was building my dream house on this homepage so people could like see me featured on the carousel. When you go to twitch.tv, there's like a bunch of streamers that are like filtered in a carousel. I was there. And so a bunch of strangers could have seen me. I don't know why I chose to build on the front page. There's so many people that have such strong opinions about things. And Ugh. It's my dream, not yours, random Twitch user. I don't care if you don't like my dining room chairs. But I'm terribly sorry if you dislike my dining room chairs that I ended up choosing in this build. I really do apologize. People seem to have a very big issue with them, even though it's my house, my fictional house. But anyway, I guess the point that I'm trying to make with this is that I think all of us could probably build a million different versions of our dream homes in The Sims. That's kind of the fun part of The Sims, is there's like this unlimited creativity that comes with it, but also that's kind of the fun part of dream homes. Like, you can constantly just pretend and put yourself in this position where like, oh, I have billions of dollars in an enormous mansion with a wonderful backyard, and sure, pools and hot tubs are a lot of upkeep, but like, I've got people for that. It's my dream house. I can do whatever I want in this fictional version of my life. I also felt kind of weird furnishing it because I had these 3 extra bedrooms, and I was like, I don't really like to think about myself having children. Like, I feel like I am not prepared for that sort of thing at all, and the idea of having like 3 kids and 3 kids' bedrooms is kind of like, ooh. Especially right now. And so I made like 3 spare bedrooms upstairs. My whole chat kept being like, put a gym, put a crafting room. And I was like, you guys, you think that my dream house includes a home gym? I have never considered wanting a home gym ever in my entire life. That might change when I'm older, but like, I have never had the desire to have like gym equipment in my house. I also considered putting a cupcake machine in this house just because I had the space, and I was like, it's my dream house. I can do whatever I want. And then I couldn't get it to fit properly, and I was like, you know what? My dream house doesn't have a cupcake machine. It has an oven. My dream is to bake cupcakes in an oven in The Sims. That's what I really want. Instead of having this giant machine, can we someday please just be able to bake things in the oven like a normal person? I'll show you the cupcake machine in a second. If you don't know what it is, you're better off. So maybe click off the video when I finish the speed build part of this, because you'll be happier that way. I gave myself the office on the main floor upstairs. So this main floor has a kitchen, a dining room, kitchen's kind of combined, I guess, a living room. It's got 2 bathrooms. It has the main bedroom, which would be my room, and my office. I figured that my boyfriend would need an office too, but I put his in the basement because I couldn't fit it on the first floor, and I wanted the nicer one because it's my house, not his. So I got the nice office upstairs, and then I put an office in the basement with a window into the pool. So it could be worse. I personally would not like to spend my time in the basement all day because there's just a window into the pool. Seems like it'd have weird kind of lighting coming through and like barely any because it's in the basement, but it's The Sims. And doesn't matter, and it's not my office, so I don't care. I got the nice one. I also put like 4 cat trees in this house because as of right now, I mean, it's just me and my cat, so I will give her the world. She has cat trees in like every room. In my office, in the basement, there's cat trees in the bedrooms upstairs, like there's just spaces for my cat everywhere. She gets the priority. I should have just made a whole bedroom for her, to be honest. Instead of making like spare bedrooms for guests, I should have just made my cat a room. She deserves it. But she shares my room with me, you know? We wouldn't want to be apart. My cat and I. We're very close. I do have a couple complaints about build mode for a second because it would not be a Simsy video without complaints. Basements and foundations just don't mix very well in this game. It's so annoying. I was trying to get the basement to be lined up with the edge of the lot just because it worked best with where I wanted the stairs to be, and it kept like clipping and raising the terrain outside, and like it was fine because I lowered the basement, but then the stairs were clipping, and it was so annoying. It was the stairs were doing it. It was just the stairs were like slightly too far to the edge of the lot, and so no matter how low I made the basement, it kept doing this weird terrain raising thing, so I had to make the stairs rotated. It was such a fiddly mess to try and make the stairs not raise the terrain. No matter what I did, it didn't work. Usually if that happens and your basement is raising terrain outside, you can just lower the basement, but the stairs were the problem, and you can't like lower the stairs. You can't change the stairs, so I had to just rotate them. It was very frustrating. I do not recommend working with basements in The Sims. I don't often use them. I feel like it's weird that I, a person who never ever touches basements ever, would like imagine my dream house having one. I don't really have much experience with basements in real life because like we don't really have them here. My grandparents have a basement and like their TV is down there and stuff, so I guess, I mean, I'm used to it. My chat was also very surprised that I put the laundry in the basement, but in my mind, like my grandparents' laundry's in the basement, so that seems very normal to me. I feel like it's ideal to have it maybe on the main floor where it's closer to the bedrooms, but not for me. me. Not in this build, it didn't fit. That's the thing. No matter what you do, there's always gonna be something weird about like your dream home. There's always something else to change. And plus, like, I would have probably walk-in closets in my dream home in real life. I'm not gonna bother putting closets in my Sims build because your Sims just don't need them. So I didn't even bother. Whereas like in real life, I would like to have at least one closet in the house. This one has 0. If it were my actual dream, I'd like to have 1 or 2, maybe. That would be nice, I guess, to have a closet, I suppose. I've also, like, never considered having a hot tub before this, but I put one in because I was like, you know what, it's the dream home. And you got a guy to clean it for you because you're living in your dream house and you're rich somehow, so, like, might as well. In real life, like, how I feel right now, the idea of moving to a place with a pool seems like such a stressful nightmare to me. Like, I have no interest in that. Like, the idea of having to deal with cleaning it, I just cannot be bothered. I would not use it enough. There's no point. You don't care about this. This video is all over the place so far. I guess my main point is that I don't know what my dream house looks like, but this is my best guess. Anyway, let's look at the inside, shall we? I built it in Brindleton Bay. I got rid of Brent and Brant and I kicked them out so I could build my house here. I think I like the idea of living in a place like Brindleton Bay. I mean, look at all the trees. Oh, it's just beautiful over here. But here's the actual house when it's all finished. Beautiful landscaping. Beautiful exterior, pizza floaty in the pool. There's a little bar space. I've got a fire pit underneath this beautiful trellis outside of my bedroom window. Like, what a wonderful place to live, you know? There's a swing set, there's a cow plant, like all the bases are covered in the backyard. In the actual inside of the house, the main living space has a huge bookcase. I love the idea of built-in bookcases like this. I want built-ins. Maybe that's my dream house, is just built-ins. There's a nice big TV, a grand piano. I don't play the piano, but I feel like if I'm gonna have a house this grand, I deserve to have a grand piano. This is my office. I have it off the main living space. I'd probably like to have a door into my office in real life, but I couldn't get like doors that I liked enough, so I just put an archway. And then I used the video making station because I felt like it was fitting. But here's my background. It's very similar to my current one. You know, shelf, plant named Jeffrey, shelf, plant named Jeffrey. But it looks nice. And of course my cat has a cat tree. I have one of those in here too, but you just can't see it. It's over there. And this cow plant poster, which I also have in real life. I bought it off the Sims Merch store, and then of course out my window you can see my cow plant. Its name is Peaches. If only I could actually name my cow plant Peaches. Unfortunately, they don't get names in The Sims because The Sims 4 doesn't care about cow plants. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. This is my kitchen. I love the idea of having a big, beautiful, all-white kitchen like this. I would love this in real life. This looks like every house in LA. Like every YouTuber who lives in LA has a kitchen just like this, and you know that I'm right. But it's okay, I still want it. Like, look at me, I'm Julian Solomita, look at my kitchen. This table from Cats and Dogs is like my favorite thing in the world. I love this table, so I used it. I used these chairs. These are from Jungle Adventure. I also like them a lot. I like the little yellow. It's a fun touch. My Twitch chat hated them, but it's okay. And then this is my bedroom. It's on the first floor. People in my stream thought that was super weird that the bedroom was on the first floor, but I don't think that's that odd. This kind of thing happens more often in Florida, I guess, because it feels kind of normal to me to have the main bedroom downstairs. Plus it like fit better down here because I wanted a big bathroom and stuff. And then we have the basement that I struggled so much to get to fit properly, but in the basement, I have my cinema room of my dreams with like a huge projector screen and a big comfy sofa, and there's like a little popcorn thing and some lemonade. Like, this is my dream. And of course, Bob Pancakes and the cow plant make a return on the walls. Laundry, litter box, all down there in the basement. This is the office with the window into the pool. Like I said, I don't know. At least it's there. And it could be an extra bedroom if you needed it to be, so like it works. And then all the way upstairs, there's 3 more bedrooms. These were the ones that I was kind of like, I don't know how to furnish this. Like, I don't have anyone that's like living here right now. So I'm just like making it up as I go. But I made them kind of colorful because I figured it would be fun to do that. So we have this one with like a fun bright rug. We've got this one with like sunflowers on the wall, postcards. Also, this is from Mosquito Stuff. This is perhaps the best bookshelf in the game. It looks so good. I wish we had more plants like this that we could just put on shelves places because that looks so nice. And then we have the last bedroom that also has a little mini cat tree in it. There's a bunch of computers everywhere too. And then this balcony has a little mini fire pit. This is a fake fire pit. This is a coffee table from City Living, but when you actually play with it, your Sims can turn it on and it has a fire come out of it. You can't like use it like a fire pit, but it looks like a fire pit, and I like that about it. This whole place just feels very cozy, very nice to me. Like, this is a dream house, if you ask me. It's on my gallery if you want to download it. Sorry, there are people on my gallery. Wait, these people are congratulating me on 30K. Happy 30K. Hi guys, I got 30,000 followers on the gallery now. You missed a 0. Not to brag, but I just got 300k on the gallery apparently. I didn't know that, but good for me, I guess. That's really funny. Okay, the build. Simsie's dream house costs 194,000 simoleons. If only you could buy a house like this for under 200k in real life. Can you imagine? It also uses like 1,000,000 packs. I'm really sorry, but if you want to download it, you can. God, I wish I had a trampoline. I think my favorite part though is the pool area and like the fairy lights. Look at this space at nighttime. Isn't that so nice with these fairy lights and the lanterns on this tree? This would be so fun to come and hang out in. I mean, you come and you sit at this fire pit right here. Like, what a pleasant atmosphere. I'm jealous. I'm real jealous. What are some like silly things that you want to have in your dream house? Like, do you want to have a cow plant, perhaps? A trampoline? Let me know in the comments down below. Perhaps you could spend 6 hours making your dream house in The Sims. I'm surprised it didn't take me longer, to be honest. Okay, on that note though, I'm going to go. Please make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Just a quick update, by the way, I have to get my wisdom teeth out in a few weeks. I don't know exactly what day yet. I've got an appointment with the oral surgeon in like 2 weeks, so I'll keep you posted, but I just thought you should know.